Hey explorers, this is Robert
And I'm Jessica.
with Exploring the Local Life.
Today we're going to talk about the 25 things that have broken in our RV.
So we sat down after 3.5 years to see what actually broke on the travel trailer, and here's the list.
Now, let me just say this, that these are no particular order. So number 1, our awning broke during a wind. Because you can always have those out when it's perfectly, beautifully stable, no wind or rain situation.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that awning, take care of it, put it out when you're going to use it, and when you're done, pull it back in. The second thing that broke on our RV, and then again in no particular order, is our roof, rubber roof, started to balloon on us. And where it attaches to the front of the cap, it developed a little bit of a tear. And when we had some rain, it actually leaked inside the master bedroom. Ta-da! So in the last 2 years since that happened, we actually just put down some Eternabond tape and forgotten about it.
And it's fixed.
Yeah, we haven't had a leak since. We still do balloon a little bit, but again, there's not that stress on that joint. So if your roof is ballooning while you're driving, you're going to eventually develop a weak point in the roof.
Our third item that has broken, our slide motor. And I think you guys probably have all seen that video where Robert got to remove it and then shove the slide shut, and he's still actually doing that. Slide motor failures can just come and go whenever.
Yeah, in our RV, it is a survivable one. We have been functioning for almost a year now with it broken. But, you know, something to look out for. Number 4, water pump failure. So if you're always in an RV park, this is not something you're going to encounter because when you're hooked up to city water, you are always bypassing the pump. However, if you are boondocking or dry camping, you will be using your water pump. And we love to boondock. So after about 2 years actually, we were on the road. We were out boondocking quite a bit, and the pump just died. It was about $80 to $100 to replace, and we've done that. And now, about a year and a half later, it's dying again. The new one is also dying. But again, extensive boondocking, $80 to $100. It's $80 to $100, but it's not catastrophic. Easy to replace, but we have to do it.
Number 5, all of our countertops have warped due to water damage. Awesome, because you know nobody ever washes their hands ever in a camper or does a dish at all, ever, even when they're weekenders, right? Or going on vacation, right? Exactly. So ours, we used them as, you know, you would any other sink countertop area, and they have all split and warped, and now we're going to get to replace those.
Number 6 on our list is the power tongue jack. So, once you want to disconnect from your pickup truck, you got to be able to raise your travel trailer off the hitch. Well, we can raise our travel trailer off the hitch, but we cannot lower it with the electric jack. So every time we park somewhere, we can power off the truck, but then we have to crank it down manually. So, pretty basic, something you think that would last forever, a simple electric motor that jacks your trailer up and down. Nope, that's inoperative. And it's been inoperative for about 7 to 8 months now. We just haven't done anything about it because, you know, the manual override works just fine.
Number 7, our battery. Our travel trailer came with a standard 12-volt battery, and after, I don't know, like 3 years of use, one morning we were boondocking and our battery was really, really low. Put on the generator and again, within a couple hours it was low. And basically we just kind of ran it low for too long and it got damaged. So we were able to get 2 well-loved, but in good condition batteries, 2 6-volt batteries together to replace that 12-volt. And that kind of kept us going. But keep an eye out on your batteries.
Number 8, our lights. So we have a situation where one of our LED lights just doesn't switch off. You know, it's got a little computer brain in each light, and for some reason, it's always on at 50% power. So I actually had to remove it from the slide and stick it into the bathroom where we could actually close the door and minimize the amount of light coming through at night. Also, our nice blue LED strip that makes you think you're in space. It's starting to lose some little LED emitters there. And finally, one of our, scare lights. Woo! That light bulb burns out like in one night.
How many times have we replaced that?
Like 3 times, and we've just stopped replacing it. And this is also after the cover just blew off while we were going down the road one time. So your lights are always going to be something to keep after.
Even if they are LED. Number 9, all of our door trims are damaged. And it's a similar water damage situation just like our countertops. Apparently nobody ever expected it to ever rain outside or for you to come in from the pool or beach with wetness. And all those areas have now warped and are starting to split.
Number 10, one of the reasons we love this travel trailer and we bought it was because of the bunk beds in the back that are built into the travel trailer. And for privacy, they have nice little curtains on a nice little rail. And of course, if you have kids getting in and out of their bunks, they're going to be
All the time.
They're going to be pulling on those curtains and ripping them down, and then it's just a big old mess. So don't expect your curtains to last or the rails that the curtains are mounted to. So, number 10, curtains.
Number 11, bathtub fittings. What can I say? They never quite connected the U-joint to the drain on our tub, or if they did, it got loosened during travel or something, because we were on the beach and discovered that there was some water in our underbelly and underneath the plastic. Like, you could push on it and you could hear water, and that was the cause, because our fittings somehow came loose and all the water from our gray was collecting under there.
Bonus.
Oh, to fix it real quick, we just made holes and let it drip out, and then we tightened the fittings.
Number 12, the Showerhead. You know, with these RVs, as we know, they're not the highest quality materials and fixtures. So the Showerhead has an automatic stop, not an automatic stop, has a little manual stop that you push with your thumb, and it stops the shower head water from flowing. Well, after a while, those little rubber seals start to get misplaced, and I turned it off, but it's still blowing out. So you'll be, putting water all over your shower and bathroom.
And it doesn't close anymore. You forgot to mention that part. Yeah. It'll get replaced soon.
Replacement coming up. My talented wife has number 13 for you.
Yeah, I was trying to open the window in the dinette, and, I'm just simply unlocking it and pulling it, and I broke the thing off. Like, now it just slides, but it's not locking. Like, you could just, with one finger, push it across. So
Good stuff.
Sometimes we come in here after driving a full day and we notice the window's kind of open because it doesn't really close anymore.
Cool. Number 14, our AC unit broke the first summer that we had to actually use it. Now, this was a factory defect and it was replaced under warranty. At the time, we were like, oh my God, we're going to get hit with such a huge bill to get this thing replaced. But the RV repair guy was like, no. Tell me what model it is. I know what it is. It's going to be a warranty replacement. No worries. So, thank goodness. It took about a week for us to order them out, to come out to load, to get the part, to bring it in, put it in. But, bam, AC unit died. First time out.
Number 15. This could actually be 3 separate things, but we just decided to clump it into one. Number 15. All of our mattresses broke and suck and had holes in them and damaged and whatever within, actually the first year. And we finally just recently replaced them all. So, yeah, I'm sure if you have an RV, you have already slept in it one night and been like, these are the worst mattresses ever.
Now, if you cannot relate, good for you.
You must have bought one of those really expensive ones. Good for you. We want to invite us over sometime. We'd like to just sit in your awesome, cool RV.
Number 16, the Dinette Cushions, just like the mattresses, garbage. From day one, it's like you sit down when you're looking at them at the dealer, and you're like, oh, this isn't bad. No, it's that bad. They are worthless. So we had to replace our Dinette Cushions. We found some lawn furniture cushions that they lasted a little bit longer, but similarly, they're as the flattest tire on the planet. Cushions. Be warned.
Number 17, kind of related to number 16, but not really. Our Jackknife Couch. It had this awesome, really tightly sewn seam in between the 2 cushions that immediately started tearing apart. I guess they never figured that anybody would ever sit on them.
They look great.
They looked great until you actually sat on them and it started tearing and tearing and tearing.
We threw it out.
Yay.
Number 18, behind us is the entertainment center with a cabinet. And one day, we're just opening the cabinet door and it came off in the hand. So, quality construction.
That's right. Check those hinges.
Wood construction.
Number 19, our Furrion entertainment system has a remote that we never received.
It took about a year to realize this, though.
Yeah, so watching DVDs through there is pretty much useless because you have to get up every 5 seconds to do something with the controller over here, way over here, when you're sitting on the other side of the RV. So we don't use it very much, except to listen to music.
Number 20. You have a powered antenna in your RV, and there's a tiny little switch right above our television that is very intermittent. So, every now and then we have antenna signal, and then we have no antenna signal. One day, Robert's going to unscrew that and just tighten things down.
One day. Number 21 are LED light covers. These things are awesome, except they're not. See, most of them now look like this because they actually come in these awesome... Exactly. They come in 3 parts. Part number 1, part number 2, and part number 3. Yeah, they're always coming apart. And if you have kids that are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna unscrew them.
I'm gonna push a button.
Unscrew them. Yeah. Yeah.
Good luck.
Good luck. Number 22 are floor creaks. That is the sound of Robert moving on our floors. It's really awesome. We think it's a result of both dance parties, normal wear and tear, and kids running up and down and jumping and, I don't know, being children in the RV. Okay.
Number 23. If you like RV parks, you probably will never encounter this, but we love to boondock, and we like to go to bumpy places where it's tough to get in and out of. And as a result, we've managed to crease the skin on both sides of the RV's body. So it's really cool, badge of honor, but the frame's good. It's just that apparently we were moving around a little too much.
It's the siding that's warped on it.
Yeah, the siding has a little crease right at the wheel wells toward the front. So, badge of honor.
We've been boondocking.
Good for resale value.
Number 24, our AC intake vent likes to drop, just, randomly. And every time we have put it back in some way, shape, or form, I have broken off a piece here and there. So now it is being held up by some beautiful, fancy, schmancy duct tape.
Duct tape for all your RVing needs. Last but not least, number 25, the screen door slide handle. The inside plastic little spring-mounted cover thingy, mabobber. After years and years and years of sliding it in, slamming it shut, sliding it, slamming it, sliding, pushing, sliding, it just popped off, came off altogether. One day we'll get a replacement.
And we can get in and out still, but still,
Yeah.
It's
classy.
Very.
With a K.
All right, so those are the 25 things that are broken in some way, shape, or form in our 2016 Forest River 26 DBH travel trailer. Now, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you're totally freaking out right now because you're like, oh my gosh, everything fell apart. It's really not that bad. Things happened here and there. We just fixed it. We moved on. We still love our RV. We would still recommend it to anybody. And we are still going to keep on RVing. Don't forget to hit the bell. That way you'll get notifications every time we post a video. And of course, that will subscribe you to our channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Bye-bye. Number 16, very much related to number 15, the mattress. However, these are your Dinette Cushions. Garbage. Day one. I mean, you could pound on them all day long. It's not like you're pounding a cushion. You're just hitting the plywood underneath. It's just a waste. Then we found some lawn furniture
cushions. Why would anybody be pounding them? Can you use something else? Who would be pounding the cushions?
It's just an example. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Ready? Number 14, our AC unit stopped functioning the first summer we needed to use it. This was actually a defect in the manufacturer of the air conditioning unit, and it was replaced totally under warranty. We thought, oh God, we're going to be really taking it up.
What? I can't say that. No, don't do that. Don't forget to hit the bell, because that way you'll get notified.